President Trump recently became a topic of discussion on Late Night with Seth Meyers. Since then, the president has also issued a response on social media. Notably, this isn't the first time Trump has talked about Meyers on social media. President Donald Trump and a debate about Steam were discussed in a recent Seth Meyers monologue. Meyers has been the host of NBC's Late Night with Seth Meyers since 2014, after previously appearing on Saturday Night Live. Often discussing politics and current events, President Trump became a topic of discussion during an episode airing this past Thursday. During a monologue, Meyers discussed Trump's recent speech while aboard the USS George Washington aircraft carrier in Japan. At the time, Trump asked military members to vote on whether they preferred steam or electric catapults for launches. When audience members chose steam, Trump praised the older technology. During his show, Meyers quipped, "Guy spends more time thinking about catapults than Wall-E, Coyote." Next, they start complaining about how our troops don't tie themselves to rockets anymore. Later, while imitating Trump, Meyers said, "We used to strap our soldiers to the rockets, and they loved it, but then everything got woke and they said, you can't tie a person to a rocket. But we miss those days, and we're bringing them back." This past Saturday, President Trump responded to the monologue on the Truth Social platform. Starting his post, he decried Meyers as the least talented person to perform live in the history of television. President Trump also discussed a rumor about Seth Meyers back in August. The president continued, "I watched his show the other night for the first time in years. In it, he talked endlessly about electric catapults on aircraft carriers, which I complain about as not being as good as much less expensive steam catapults." On and on he went, a truly deranged lunatic. Why does NBC waste its time and money on a guy like this? Towards the end of the post, Trump labeled the show as 100% anti-Trump, which he continued, is probably illegal. He also accused the show of having no ratings. As noted by Radar Online, this isn't the first time Trump has criticized Meyers. Back in August, he also discussed a rumor that NBC extended his contract, despite signing a previous 4-year deal last year. At the time, Trump similarly criticized Meyers' talent and claimed that the show had no ratings. He also wrote that "I'll definitely be finding out about the contract story."